think we can all agree that we're due for some
Need some
serious
luck. We
good
do.
luck this year.
Well, I tell you what we should do.
What?
Let's whip out the crystal ball,
Okay.
the tarot cards. I know you're big on this. Celebrity psychic Harry T joins us live with his 2024 predictions. Look at him, he's primed, he's wearing his best floral shirt. Harry, this is the year of the dragon. So what does this mean?
It is the Year of the Dragon, and Happy New Year to you both. Now, I have had a look at 2024 for everyone using my Energies of the Soul Oracle cards.
Yes.
And because it's the Year of the Dragon, I've actually pulled the Karma card. Now, that means that this year is all about karma. Now, when you look at the theme of the year, every year has a personality, and the personality of this year is very karmic. So it's all about the law of cause and effect. And the last time we had the Year of the Dragon was 2012. So the personality of the year will be similar to that year. But this year, actually, Clinton Jane, is the Wood Dragon. Now, the last time we had the Wood Dragon was 1964. Now, none of us on the screen were alive then. But but what happened in 1964 was
Melbourne won the premiership.
Yeah, well, we did see a lot of things politically there was a lot of political unrest. So I also feel that this year. So we will see a lot of political unrest sort of on all corners of the globe, here in Australia, but also in the US, and you've got the election, obviously.
Yeah.
So we will see a lot of uproar around politics this year. Yeah.
I mean, that's interesting for news, maybe not so good for society as a whole. Now, it has been a big year for hacks and scams in Australia, a few huge ones in 2023. Is that going to change in 24?
I wish I could give you better news, but I did pull the communication card. So I do think communication systems will still have issues. But I actually think that people need to be more diligent when it comes to online things. You know, online scams are rampant, but I do think that we might see another big outage. Like, you know how there was a huge outage recently? I think there'll be another outage or like a big hack again. But I also want to advise people, be very careful of that app TikTok. I actually think that people's security, be careful. Yeah, people's security, you just got to be very careful of apps like TikTok.
It's not just psychics who say that either.
Yeah,
going to point that out, Clint.
And you know what's good about that? Do you know what's good about that? Usually people who disagree with psychics say things like that. So I'm loving that people who aren't necessarily spiritual back what I'm saying. Get off TikTok.
What about COVID? It's been around, been lingering for a few years.
Coming back.
2024, what's going to happen?
Well, you're right. It is sort of still around. And look at this. We've pulled healing. We've pulled healing here.
Okay.
So that's a good one. So that's all about cultivating health. So instead of, focusing on sickness, it's a good time to boost your immune system because things like COVID and the flu and all that, they don't go away. So it's something you've got to sort of be more diligent about when it comes to your health. So take your vitamins, get certain vaccines, all of those things, and just sort of be more cultivating health. Be proactive, not reactive.
Yeah. It is the year of the health. Bit more zen for all of us. Now, can we look forward to, as Australians, what can we look forward to heading into this year?
That's a good question, and I've got good news there. I've pulled the Harmony card here. Now, the Harmony card...
Nice.
You know what is interesting? When I look at this, straight away I think of the economy and I think of the price of living, I think of interest rates. We will see neutralising, we will see a balance there. And, people... It's at the front of everyone's mind, the cost of living. But I do think that interest rates will go down. They won't go down as much as they were originally, but they will go down. And I do think that because of all the price gouging from the big supermarkets, and there is certain litigation coming up with that, I heard the other day, I actually think that we will see prices go down. So we can sort of go whew about that. So there's a lot of balance there.
I think they need you to go work at the Reserve Bank.
Yeah. You know what? I agree. I'd be all for that. I'd be all for that.
Amazing.
Harry, before you go, what attitude should we be taking with us into 2024? Because attitude is everything, right?
I love that, Clint. You're 100% right. We've pulled lessons. So this year, remember, I did say it's all about karma. So it's karmic. So law of cause and effect. So if you look at the loop that it does, it's all about lessons and growing from that. Sure. So all experiences help you to grow. So see things as a growing, stepping stone, and don't sort of fret. Love instead of fear really does get you through things.
Hey, Harry, what about Jane as a party? What do you see on the horizon for as a party?
Hang on, question without notice here.
No,
do you know what?
He's going to...
Do you know what? Obviously I like the two of you. I know the two of you. And I've known you both for a while. I actually feel a lot of family energy around Jane. And I was going to say this and I thought, oh my gosh, I don't know if I should say this or not. But just be cautious if you
Yes,
don't
Jane.
want to look at another, you know.
Oh, no.
Not
Another
pregnant.
mum. No, she's
I'm
not.
not
She's
pregnant.
not. She's not. But I'm just saying. I just feel like there's a lot of family energy around you. So it could. Yeah.
Jane's husband Trent's just gone, I'm out of here.
He's thinking, oh my gosh, we weren't planning for that yet. No,
Happy New Year,
cautious
Trent.
around there.
We are very
Cautious.
happy with our 2 beautiful children that we already have.
Stop at perfection, Jane. Harry,
Thanks for asking that question.
well done.
Quinn.
I'm glad I did. It's my
Thanks,
pleasure.
Harry.
You're very
Well
good.
done.
Thanks, guys.
Let's move right